Schwartz Advantage, an advantage you can take to the bank.
A local author is taking a lighter, more positive look at today's down economy. Instead of dwelling on all the negatives of having no cash, Metro Detroit author Laura Lee shows us how broke is beautiful. Part humor, part social commentary, the book praises living a cash-strapped life. And this morning, Laura Lee joins us live in studio. Thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you.
This really puts a positive spin on what, for many people, especially right now, especially right here, can be a very negative experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you have to have a sense of humor. I think you might as well enjoy being broke because you're probably going to go through that at some point anyway. So it can be very creative trying to come up with solutions. And I have been doing it for a long time. People are starting to talk about what they can't afford, and I had the chance to be on the cutting edge of a trend.
Yeah, you say that you were broke before it was cool, which is so very funny.
You know, I don't have too many opportunities to be on the cutting edge of a movement.
There you go.
So I thought I would
You're spearheading a movement. That's a great way of looking at it. Now, there are a lot of books out there that, self-help books and books about how to save money and how to make more money and how to get further ahead. This is not one of those books in terms of making money.
No, you can find lots of great stories about broke people doing really well, but they always end with, and then they got rich, And I wanted to talk about living a good life if, and then they got rich doesn't happen. And so that's what it's about. I think there are lots of great books on penny pinching and how to deal with your money, but dealing with the emotional side, I had to write it myself, I think. I didn't see a lot of them out there.
Well, give us some examples then. How can we take this situation and make it a positive?
Well, one of the things is I think that people should be a social capitalist. Capitalism is great, and you should be a social capitalist, which means you draw on your network of friends and you develop community, you develop a network of people. And what's great about that is it works, it doesn't cost money, and even if you don't achieve your goal, the worst thing is that you've made some friends in the process. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great example. And, it's not always great having a lot of money. There's an example in here of a kid whose father picks him up from school in a limo and embarrasses him. So you can be embarrassed by wearing secondhand clothes. You can be embarrassed by having too many riches, monetary
An
riches.
Embarrassment of riches.
There you go. Laura Lee, thank you so much for being with us. And you can meet Laura Lee in person at her book signing. It's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. She'll be at the Book Beat in Oak Park. Wonderful, wonderful bookstore. If you can't make it to that one, on May 4th, Laura Lee will be at Schuler Books in Lansing at 7 p.m. Thanks again for joining us. And the book again is Broke is Beautiful.
Thank you.